Let's open up the server manager, and in the server manager, you're going to want to go to disk management. It's the very last one on the list under the storage menu. So at disk management, you can see the current layout for the 160 gigs, 60 for the operating system, 51 for the data, and 48 for amazing charts. So since this is on a system partition, it's going to be difficult. So first I'm going to shrink the data to a good size. I'm going to take 20 gigabytes off of it, bring it down to 32. You might be wondering, I wouldn't be able to stretch it. That's because I wouldn't be able to stretch it anyways because it's the operating partition. So just with this, I'm going to restart using a live CD with the GParted editor. So the main thing we're trying to do here is to move the data partition over to the right hand side and then stretch the operating system partition to increase the size. And you can't do this in the operating system because it's the system partition, so you have to do it before Windows loads at boot time using some sort of boot time partition editor like GParted or Paragon. So I'm going to restart. Alright, so I'm going to boot to the live CD now. I used Ubuntu in this case. You can just use GParted directly if you want to. I just had an Ubuntu CD lying around. It's actually pretty good if you're using thin clients or a terminal server. You won't need to buy a separate operating system. They've definitely made the user interface much better. Getting closer to a Mac now, further away from Windows. I just want to use try Ubuntu because I don't want to actually install it. I just want to use load it off the CD for now. And here's the Ubuntu desktop. I'm going to open up the dashboard and search for GParted. So here's GParted, and then you can see the current layout right now. See a little space after the data partition. So what we have to do is essentially move the data partition to the right and then stretch the operating system partition. So I'm going to click resize and move, and I'm going to click in this yellow part to move and not resize. So they even have a little graphical user interface so you can see what's going on. This is just a little warning that you're messing with the operating system or the system partition, just to be careful. Definitely don't want to move the operating system partition around the disk. Just make it longer. So I'm going to resize this now to fill up that empty space. And this having the white part. And then hit resize/move. Oh, by the way, these things aren't happening. It's just a list of tasks. Then you click go. And then it'll just make sure you backed up before all this. It's pretty much a given. Also defrag before you do anything. So this part can take a while because it's going to copy all the data to the new partition and move stuff back and forth, and then it's going to stretch the operating system partition. But it's pretty much the end. Once this is done, you can reboot. Alright, so now it's finished, and you can see the final product up top. You now have an 80 gigabyte system partition and a 30, 40 gigabyte data partition. So I'm going to restart. And you can, I'll tell you when to remove the disk. So here we go. It says please remove the installation media and then press enter. So here we go. We're back to the BIOS here. So check disk will run because we did do some stuff to mess with the system partition. Make sure you let it run, don't cancel it. No errors should pop up, assuming you follow the instructions. Alright, so SBS is coming back on here. And yeah, we log in. You can check the new partitions. You now have 80 gigs on the system, 32 on the data, and then whatever AC size stayed the same. But yeah, you can tweak it to however you need it, but that's how I would do it. Just to verify.